This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to another exciting episode of MTG Arena. So this week we're playing a deck that I did not create. I modified a little bit, but I didn't come up with the concept. It is Bant Golos, and I've seen a couple of people show that they've won the most recent Win Every Card event with this deck, and I had a majority of the cards to create the deck, so I figured, you know what, let's give it a shot and see how good it really is. I mean, the people who claim that they won, it wasn't really a claim. Like, they did win. They showed that they won, and I'm assuming they're not going to lie about the deck that they won with. So it's an interesting deck, and it's referred to as Bant Golos. It's like really high on the meta right now, according to 𝐴therHub, but it doesn't, at first look, you're like, that doesn't look very threatening, and it's really not, and I didn't change a whole lot of the cards. I will put the original deck in the description, as well as a link to the version that I'm running. So we got 4 of the Arboreal Grazer, 3 Once Upon a Time, 4 Growth Spiral, 4 Teferis. I threw 1 𝐿𝐭𝐿 in there because we can cast him, and why not? 4 Circuitous Route, 4 Time Wipes, 1 𝐴therax the Desecrated, 4 Golos, Tyros Pilgrim, 2 Hydroid Krasis, and then just every different land you can think of, because we have 3 Fields of the Dead. You should run 4. If you have 4, run it, but I didn't want to spend the wild cards. Now, it's like I said, it's slightly different from the trending version right now, because I didn't have some of the cards needed, and I didn't want to spend all the wild cards that I needed to on those cards, but I had a majority of the ones, and the ones that I felt made the deck do the thing, and that mainly being Field of the Dead. That's this deck's biggest threat. I mean, you got Time Wipe in there and Teferi, but I mean, is Teferi really that threatening? He's more of just a pain in the butt than anything. And then Golos, which isn't really that threatening. I mean, it lets you cast some cards for free, but a lot of the times the cards that you draw to cast for free aren't really threatening cards anyway. I played a few games with it and it works, so we'll play a few more and you can see how it plays out. Let's get to it. And I decided if we're going to give it a real run for its money, we're going to have to do it in ranked and none of the just play for funsies stuff. So here we go. I'm keeping this hand because I assume it's a good hand to keep. We'll let that enter tapped. I mean, we'll be able to get Teferi out relatively quickly, and we got Hydroid Krasis. You should be running 4 of these. I'm only running 2 once again. I just didn't want to spend the cards on it. Oh, we're getting milled, folks. We're playing against the mill deck. Mill's making a comeback. Mill is definitely making a comeback. All right, so let's play. We need to get, what, a blue source out. So it's kind of slow because pretty much all your lands come in tapped. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. We don't run a ton of basics. All right, come on, you're playing mill deck, not rocket science. Mono blue mill, okay. I don't think that that's mill's strongest form currently in the game, but all right. And it doesn't do us any good to bounce any of these back because it's just gonna help them mill us more. So let's go ahead and get that out there, and I guess just pass the turn. Get it out there now so we don't, just in case they have anything to make me discard cards. And I doubt they do, but you never know. We might see a swamp come down. I'm pretty sure we're facing mono blue mill though. All right, so once again, bouncing their stuff isn't going to do us a lot of good, so I'm just gonna hold on to everything I have and just let them continue to ping me until we can manage to get some zombies out there. We are drawing none of our additional land drop stuff, which is terrible. I probably should have mulliganed, but meh, what are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some. I don't think we're gonna lose to mill because we should be able to overrun them, possibly. We will see. We're gonna gain a life back here. Since they keep poking us, let's cast this for 0, see what we can get a hold of here. Are you gonna, okay, I was gonna say, are you really going to counter target that? We'll grab Golos. And then we will continue to pass the turn. What do we need here? I don't play this card a lot, so another, if you control 7 or more. We're at 5 now. They're really thinking about their mill plan over there, like really hard. Really hard thinking about it. It's tough decisions. Should I mill cards or should I not mill cards? You know? Decisions like these just take time. Okay, so let's drop... let's go ahead. Well, I have 2 white. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter what we drop. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna get Golos out here. Can they counter it? They left 2 blue open. Let's see. Quench. Oh no, drowned in the lock. Okay. Well, that's crap. That could have helped us speed things up ever so slightly. They're going to continuously just ping us 1 every single time. Watch, here comes 1. Bam! 20 turns later, they win the game. Because we noticed their mill isn't that strong. Oh yeah, oh man. Don't you have portal in there? So you could just send the creatures back to your hand instead of using unsummon? And why would you unsummon that when you could unsummon that? That only does 2 cards, this does 4. I mean, I guess that lets them scry. Maybe they're looking for something. I don't know. We're gonna get our first zombie out there, and then we're gonna play this. Get a couple more zombies out there. Oh, you're gonna counter that now? Yup. Well, they're running out of cards, and we're not, so that is good. All right, we'll pass the turn. But they did get a chance to scry, so they may have scryed. I didn't pay attention to see what they scryed, whether they oh wow, there goes 2 Golos. They are milling us hard. It doesn't matter. I don't think they're gonna win. Now, what we should do, what I think I'm going to do, just time wipe. Can they counter that though? They're holding 1 thing. Because our zombies aren't going to do us any good. Let's see if they can counter this time wipe. We'll get that last counter out of their hand, and then we can play the Crisis, however you say it. Jellyfish Hydra Beast. Okay, they let it go. And we can play that. Yeah, we need more lands, so leave that on top, because that's, you know, what this deck focuses on. This deck has a lot of lands. 29, if I remember correctly. Okay, so they're stocking up on their cards. The good thing about this is they can't really counter this. They have to destroy this. Downside is they have a lot of things that could just block our zombies, so we really need to overwhelm them before they mill us. That's the big thing. So I'm gonna try Teferi here to see. He's not gonna do any. He's not doing us any good. So I'm gonna play him to see if they counter target it, just to get a counter spell out of their hand. Since we know that they're running counter magic. Yeah, see, and that was a waste because in this lineup, he does nothing for us. Oh yeah, we can cast cards, you know, at instant speed, and they can't. But other than that, meh. Prevents them from casting their counter magic, but I'm not too worried about their counter magic because we're gonna run them out. Oh look, another Teferi. Let's drop this and see if they counter this one. We're gonna get them to waste all their counters, and then we're gonna play a massive Hydra Crisis, whatever it's called. You don't want to let that hit. Yep, drown in the lock. And now we're going in for 4. So unless they got something to clear the board here. They're digging hard because they must not have what they need. Obviously, if they're digging that hard. I might just not even cast this. I might just hold out. We should be able to beat them. We got 21 left. Well, 19 left. Let's see what they do here. All right, so they're leaving 4 mana open. They're obviously just going to try to counter everything we do. Of course, we drew another freaking Crisis instead of land, so let's go in. Unsummon 1, block 1, and take 2. Oh no, they're just taking it. Okay, let's see if we can get one of these bad boys out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can play it for 8. It's gonna get countered, but whatever. Oh, it did not. They do not have any counters in their hand. That's a shame. Or they had expensive counters, one or the other. Playing that, digging some more. Obviously not finding what they need. They should have kept that unsummoned. They need that for this big boy's gonna hit them hard next turn. I mean, well, they may be dead. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, they drowned it in the lock. How does a flyer drown in a lock? That's what I want to know. How does that happen? They're going to get overrun from zombies unless they got a flood of tears, which might be what they're searching for. Well, and because of that, I'm going to hold on to these. I'm going to drop this, but I'm going to hold on to these 2 just in case we need to refresh the board. Well, they're milling us hard. We're down to 10. Okay, so let's drop this. And let's see. Oh, they can't counter it. Okay, so let's go for 8 again. Actually, cancel that. I do not want to draw that many cards. Let's not play that. Let's just attack for 4. They might have us. If they can mill us 9, which is not that hard next turn, we lose. Okay, Bond of Insight. Oof, that's brutal. Yep, they're gonna win. Should not be hard for them to mill 5. They have a ton of mana open. Let's see what they do here. I told somebody on Reddit the other day that mill was strong this time around, and it was definitely making a comeback. And I mean, it's beat this deck. This deck's a little slow. Once it gets going, though, I mean, as you see, we put off a ton of zombie tokens, but something like that is not hard to deal with. I mean, there's a lot of things that can deal with a ton of identical creatures. And it surprises me that people are saying that this allowed them to win. Oh yeah, enter the God Eternals. Plus an unsummon. Yeah, it surprises me that people are winning with this, or winning that event with this deck, or have won the event with this deck. And like I said, I did not make that many changes to it that it should really affect the overall gameplay. And the downside is none of these have haste, so even the, I mean, I'm gonna make a bunch more, but we're not gonna get enough damage through. And there was our last card, and I guess it really does not matter what we drop, because they can't attack anyway. And that was GG. Going to attack with 6, but it's not going to be enough. We got milled out relatively quickly. They're gonna unsummon the last one and they're gonna take 6. Good game. Now we may have been able to win that match had I played a Teferi earlier to keep them from countering spells, but I don't know. They could have just countered the Teferi. I mean, they had that initial counter spell that they wasted on something else, but I don't know. I could have messed that up. I haven't played this deck a lot to be super familiar with it. But, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should I have tried to get Teferi out sooner? Alright, so it looks like we're going up against an elf deck, possibly. Mono green Stompy. We will see how it goes. Alright, so I guess it doesn't matter because we can't play any of that. I should have played that second, so I could have played Growth Spiral. I need to focus less on running my mouth and focus more on playing. Alright, so we take 2. They play a big boy there. We do have this, so I'm not super worried. We'll drop that. We'll play this. That does not do us any good. Drew into another Growth Spiral. I guess we'll play this next, but we might lose here. They're playing some big boys. Hopefully they just blow their whole hand and then we can time wipe. We'll see. This will give me 2 more, so we can make sure we can time wipe after this round, but we're taking 7. Okay, I'm not too scared of that. We definitely need to play this. Alright, and the next turn we will time wipe if we survive. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, we lost. Yeah, see, I don't know how people are winning with this deck. That's GG. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, dude, stop playing cards. You already won. Alright, we're gonna keep it because we have Once Upon a Time. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how people were winning. This deck seems relatively weak to me. It's just easy to shut down. And I honestly don't understand. We'll grab that. So I'm not gonna let them know right off the bat. We'll play this. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm keeping hands that I shouldn't have kept. I honestly don't know. The cards that I removed, well, in that last game wouldn't have helped us at all. In the previous mill game could have possibly helped us because one of which was Fey Wishes. It has 1 copy in there, but that could have easily been milled before we were able to do anything with it. So I don't know. All right, so we're gonna Once Upon a Time. We're gonna grab, I guess we'll grab 2 of those. Are we playing against Flash? Mono blue? Mono blue flyers? No idea. Okay, so that's good that we have that. I don't know if that's, let's see here. I mean, I guess we just play this. Yeah, it looks like we're going up against mono blue flyers here. So we're gonna need to dig for a time wipe. I mean, we need that too for a time wipe. What do we do here? I guess we put that down, and it's pointless to play the Hydroid because we'd only be able to play it for 1. This will help us a little bit once we get a few gates out. We only have 1 right now. We can play this next turn and grab 2 gates. That'll make sure that we have 3. Oh, we only need 2 or more, so that's good. Yeah, we're about to get destroyed. I mean, we could also Teferi, but I feel like getting the land out is better. Well, zombies aren't going to help us against flyers. Teferi's only going to slow them down a little bit, but it'll help us keep from taking 4. And then they'll probably attack Teferi, but that just delays the inevitable. Let's play this. I guess this is our best option, so we'll grab a gate here and a gate here. And then drop that. I mean, they're still probably just going to go face, I would imagine. They might keep this guy back as a blocker. Maybe. Nope, because they have that. Yeah, if we don't find a time wipe, we're definitely screwed. We need to find it this turn. And nope. No dice. So we can... Yeah, we got nothing here. We can Crisis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try that. Still no time wipe. We'll drop the other Field of the Dead. Oh, I should have dropped this to give us a little bit of health. So I'm just going to attack. Well, I guess attacking in is pointless because they're just going to kill it. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. And there's nothing we can do. We still take... If we block this... Yeah, that's GG. Yeah, I don't know how people are winning with this deck. I really don't. It seems very weak to me in the current meta. Like, I don't understand how this is like the second most played deck in the meta right now, or whatever 𝐴therHug ranking it gives it. We're gonna try one more. I guess this is as good as hand as any. It's got plenty of land, growth spiral, time wipe. I mean, we can't cast the time wipe, but we do have Golos, so let's give it a go. Maybe getting this guy in your opening hand and getting him down quickly is the way to win. Another mono, another blue mono. We're getting milled again. Somebody play this recently on YouTube, like one of the big MTG people play this. This is twice now we're seeing this in ranked nonetheless. All right, we'll drop that. Oh yeah, mill it up. What did they throw in there already? Well, nothing I'm too worried about yet. We need to overrun them and overrun them quickly. That means we need 1 mana of each color on the field as fast as possible, because that will help us out here. Okay, so we're going to play this, take 2, play this, and that one can enter tapped. Actually, I could have paid 2 more life, played the Grazer, and then played that as well, but I don't want to take too much damage here. Okay, they're digging. They may be mana screwed, which could work out in our favor. We might actually win one. I won 2 in a row with this deck when I was testing it out. So, but then I jump into rank. That wasn't in ranked. Then we jump into rank for the video, and we've lost every game we've played. Okay, that's super handy when we can actually cast it. So let's drop that, and I guess get this guy out here as a blocker. Okay, so that's gonna help reduce some of the damage we're taking, but that doesn't do us a lot of good against the mill deck. Are you gonna unsummon it? Okay, okay. I mean, you're a mill deck and you probably should have saved that for something that's going to actually damage you, but okay, whatever floats your boat there. Mono blue mill. Another growth spiral. All right, let's get this, see if we can manage to fish out a land. Nope. All right. Yeah, we're just getting terrible draws. We need one more land and hopefully not a tap land to be able to cast this fella. But then that's not going to do us a lot of good because we don't have all the mana needed to do his ability. We need to, I mean, we could go grab, we just need red, white. No, we need red and white. No, there goes our white source. Oh yeah, mill it up. Mill it some more. Already got 14 in the grave, but now they're down to 1 card, so. Yeah, see, that's what you want to do. What you should have done with the unsummon. Because this guy's not a threat at all. Well, I can block a whole 1 damage, yay! Oh my god, you're killing me, game. Alright, let's play him for 2. No, no good. I mean, we got a blocker. Yay. And they drew another Merfolk Secret Keeper. They have the Secret Keeper now and the Unsummoned, so that's 8 cards in the grave. Once they figure it out. Oh, actually, that's 12 cards. Oh, that's a lot of cards. 12, 13. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm not mathing. It's a buttload of cards in the grave. So then they cast this. That's 2 more. Then they play it twice. Yeah, if you don't have a really fast deck to overwhelm them, you got nothing. They already got 26 in there. Holy crap. We're down to 15 cards left. And we're not getting any of our land. All right, let's see. Can we please? Oh, yes. There we go. That's what I need. All right, so we got that. Let's play this now. Because, you know, drawing more cards is super handy. And, pass the turn. You know what? I'm going to attack. Screw this. Take 2. There goes 2 more cards. That's GG. Mill is strong. I don't care what anybody says. Mill is so strong right now. I mean, that was quick. I mean, it really doesn't matter what we freaking play here. Let's play Golos, but congratulations, we get to search. Yeah, take that action. Enters tap. That does me no good. All right, take 2. Good game. All right, well, that's the Bant Golos deck. Weak as heck, if you ask me, from my opinion. I honestly don't have any idea how people have managed to get 12 wins in a row with this deck. I really don't. And you can take a look. Like I said, I'll link both of them in the description. You can see the changes that I made. It's not a lot to make much of a difference. I replaced things with things to do the same thing. Like they had the Realm Cloak Giant for removal, and I added 2 additional time wipes because I didn't have 2 of those. So it's that type of situation. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my patrons for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you'd like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.